And boom went the dynamite.
And boom goes the dynamite. Yeah. Me likey dynamite. All right, we are on. I did that wrong. Welcome back, gamers, to the Experience Sports Podcast. This is episode 71, and today's date is February 2nd, 2025. I'm joined by Blackout,
What up? It's your boy Blackout.
and today we're going to be chatting about the best and worst gaming peripherals that we have experience with. But in the meantime, I'm going to play that opener. And here we go. Take it away, Kim.
Welcome back, gamers, to another episode of Experience Points Podcast. And don't forget, gamers, to
Level up.
Yeehaw! Now do it.
Yeah.
Are you still going? Did your microphone cut out?
I'm here.
Okay. Because usually when you go that loud, it tends to cut off.
Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard that.
Sometimes. Make sure the stream is going here because I'm not seeing it. There it goes. Good. Alrighty. Well, with that being said, like I said, we're going to chit-chat about the best and worst gaming peripherals that we have ever come across. Jones, I'm going to let you start, but this is going to span all systems, and we do have a few decades of experience with these terrible things, and the best ones too. A lot of innovation have come out over the years with these things, and a lot of things have just basically come and gone. One-time things that were, one-offers, and then the other stuff that kind of led to worse versions of things that we just didn't need. I'm talking about all systems and all platforms. In the background, I'm going to be playing Little Kitty in the Big City.
Little kitty, big city.
Start
It's a
off, start off with
website.
start off with a meow. They're so cutie. But go ahead, Jones, take it away.
Well, okay. Number one, Mad Catz memory cards back in the PlayStation and Nintendo 64 era. Those things were absolute bullshit.
They were pretty bad, and it's like they always touted like the biggest memory that you can have.
Yeah, 4 times or 12 times memory, blah blah blah.
And and,
The
and, and
problem,
for back in the day, that was definitely valuable because you only had like what 8.
15 slots on the PlayStation 1. 15 slots. And some
And
games took more than one slot.
yep, and that's the, oops, sorry, guy, I didn't mean to trip you. Let me drop this phone too. I wonder if I can pick up their phone. Oh, he's mad. You poor baby. Um, when I first came across that, like games like taking up more than one slot, I was just like shocked. I was like, no. And of course, the RPGs definitely took up more space. Damn birds.
Yeah, some RPGs, not all. But I'll tell you, the worst thing was on PlayStation 2 was SmackDown 3. I think it was Just Bring It or Know Your. I don't know what it was called. But the point is, that thing took like the entire PlayStation 2 memory card got filled up by that thing.
I think Vagrant Story had like two slots. Wasn't there some fighting games that had it? Like not just wrestling, but wasn't there like some fighting games?
Most fighting games usually only took up one slot, but like it might have like some games also took like an extra one for like options and stuff like that.
Hmm. Gotcha. Yeah, but those Mad Cats when they were definitely terrible. Like half the time your stuff just disappeared.
No. Yeah. See, I got a story about that. So look, I was a kid, didn't know any better. I just got like, 4 times data, like, because those memory cards, like we said, fill up fast. They're like $20, $25 to buy one. Well, you should have realized something was wrong with the one that has like 8 times the space costs the same amount of money, if not maybe $5 more. It's like, yeah, let's do it. So look, you think he's go working fine and all for like a week or two or something like that, and then you go back to play Final Fantasy VII right after you got to the part where Aerith died. Oh, let's go out ahead and play that. What? You have no data? You got to start from the beginning? What's that now? Bullshit.
Well,
So look,
I think I kind of desensitized myself to that because I got my first PlayStation and I didn't have any freaking I didn't have a memory card to put in there, so I just played the first like 2 hours over and over and over and over and over. Literally like 10 times I played the first like 10 hours, and I it's funny enough because I enjoyed it just fine, but yeah, it wasn't a good look.
yeah, oh yeah, I remember you did. I remember that story. But yeah, so like it got so bad. It happened so many times. I was like, no, this is when I learned that I'm never gonna like get third party stuff again, which isn't completely true. But I did hold myself to that for the most part because mainly third party stuff is crap. But look, when I
That
finally
bird just
got
tried to
like
poop on me. I'm sorry. I'm playing this game and I have to pounce on a bird, and I missed it, and then it tried to poop on me.
wow, I wish I was actually looking right at that moment.
That's a,
But yeah,
anyway.
so it's like after all this said and done, it's like I finally was like, no, I'm never doing it again. I got the regular ones, and then the first thing I did, I think I sold one of my friends, probably Ron, like buy PlayStation one
Hmm.
because like if they want it, they can have that suffering. But the Nintendo 64 one, I sat that thing on like a table or something like that. I got a hammer and I went to pound town on that thing. It felt so good to destroy that thing. It gave me all this pain of losing all my data so many times.
That's funny. Poor baby. Poor baby. Yeah, I just remember it. I remember the one I got was black and yellow, and it had the Mad Catz logo on it,
Yep,
and like,
Mad Cat, there it is, number one freaking.
and it was like on it was on top of it. Let's see if I can crawl through here, but I just remember it distinctly being like this same shape. Crap! This lady just chased me all the way. I stole that bun, and she chased me all the way around the corner. You jackass! Anyway, I remember it being the exact same shape as my thumb. It's a weird memory to have, but I remember pushing it in and being satisfied with it being like the same shape as my thumb. But then being pissed off later on because the damn thing didn't work.
Yeah, obviously.
I'm going back for this bun. Shoot,
Dude,
lady's watching me.
it's her bun. Stop trying to be a jackass.
I need to catch a damn bird. Oh, shit, she's watching me.
You need to get the bird, so I need the bun.
And the main reason I chose to play this game is because I mean, we're talking about weird peripherals and stuff like that, and I love games like this. Like one of the ones I used to play back in the day. It was called A Dog's Life, and you're just a dog. I talked about it on the podcast before. You're just a dog, and you're going around, and you're chasing birds, and you're barking at cats, and it's just I don't know. It's a breakaway from the usual, you know, RPGs and action RPGs that I was used to playing at the time. It was something different. So, all right, I'm gonna put this bun down and see if I can bait these birds to coming over. Come on, birdies. Try to poop on me.
You,
Damn it. Oh, I think I'm too close.
where's your house at? Why aren't you a house cat? Why are you outside?
Well,
Are you a hood
the
cat?
game starts. Oh, there they go. The game starts with you like falling. Oh, damn it! She came out. Oh,
Stop taking that woman's stuff!
damn it,
I'll just
woman!
go bite her. I'll just go bite her.
I'm gonna swat at her. That's what I'm gonna go do. Damn it! She
You
pissed.
know,
Ow!
why- the question, the actual thing I have to wonder though, is she like taking that bread and putting it back to
She
sell?
is. Look at this. She is.
That's
She
nasty.
going straight back to her store. Look, she just put it back. Look at that. She just put it
That
back.
is
On
nasty. Oh, she coming after you.
I need
She
to
coming after you, bro.
I need to distract her in some kind of way. I gotta
I'll
find a
do
way to
it.
distract her.
Focus on the episode here. Focus,
I know, right? I mean, this is a part of the episode. This is another reason why I had to start doing this screen sharing thing so we can enjoy stuff like this. Another game that I love like this is called Untitled Goose Game. In that game, you're just a random ass goose and you're going around and you have a checklist of havoc to create in that game, including stealing people's lunch and like walking away and throwing it in the lake. Like there's a literal checklist that you have to do. And that game is so much fun because it's so simple. You're a goose, you can honk, and you can grab stuff. That is it. It's such a great game. Um, anyway, uh, that was your first worst one.
Yes.
So I'll do my first worst one. The frickin' Power Glove. Good lord. I remember I got that thing on a whim one day, and I'll actually do two at one time because I got the Power Glove and then I got the floor pad,
I knew you
the
was in a
track
floor plan. I never
and
did.
the track and field pad that goes on the floor that you got to run on.
I never had either of those.
Ah, get away from me! Ew, freak! Try to pick me up, weirdo!
You're a kitty.
Ah!
What do you expect?
Now I know how cats feel. Get away from me!
I get. You
See if I can jump over here. I can't jump.
better run. He gonna get you.
Okay, he's gone. I I love both of them at the time because I was a kid and it was something different. But the actual functionality of those damn things were just terrible. The trackpad didn't work. I remember running my ass off on that thing. I was like, and it really didn't work. And I love track and field. And then every time you would jump on the pad, like because you had to jump, like when you played the long jumping game, it didn't jump until you landed.
Oh god! It's because it's the pressure. It's on the buttons. What do you expect from an '80s peripheral like that? It was basically just like those little that little game where you Twister or whatever. I don't know what it was called. That one game that they like to have where you have to like put your hand on D4 or whatever like that, and then put your arm on A12. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking of bingo. The point is, they had that one floor game where you had to like they call out a number or a square, and you had to put it on there, and then you be in some
Yes, sir.
weird position. But that's kind of what those things were like. I never had one, but I realized that's what those things are like.
He said, "I'm thinking about bingo." That's funny.
And then the Power Glove, like I just can't actually imagine. Like I mean, it always looked cool. Like I loved it when I love watching the Captain in the video game master with his peripherals. But like, how the heck do you actually use the Power Glove? Like in actuality, aren't the buttons actually on the outside of the glove?
Yeah, they are, but it also has some bootleg motion control to it.
I don't even want to know how that would work. That doesn't feel like it would work right.
It really didn't. I saw people trying to play Mario with it, and it just, yeah, it didn't work for anybody. Didn't work for anybody. But yeah, that was definitely a terrible controller. I think I used that thing once just for like the novelty of it, and then that was it. Because I remember me and my brother played the trackpad, and yeah, it did not go well. We got tired really fast, and we put that damn thing away. I have no idea how much that thing cost back in the day.
It was expensive because I didn't have it. I mean, I didn't want it really, but it was probably. It was Nintendo. It wasn't that cheap.
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get an achievement for putting this can in the goalpost. So I'm gonna do this. See, if I was a cat, this is exactly what I'd be doing. This is exactly the kind of stuff I would be doing if I was a cat. Go, 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 go! Get in there! Hey! Aw.
No achievement for you.
Oh, no, I'm sad, kitty. All right, how about your first best one, or the one?
Well, since we talked about some Nintendo peripherals, let's talk about the Nintendo Zapper. Now, I didn't actually have too many games for it, but damn, did I just love playing with that thing. Duck Hunt. That one stupid game where they shoot out the frisbees. I just had fun. It was like. I don't know. You just got that gratification where you just like, you just let's play like you a gunslinger or something like that. Like put it to the side after each round. It was like.
That's actually the third one on my list. Yeah, I definitely love that thing. I played that to death. I had to definitely perfect playing that game. And then like I remember one time I got so mad because it wasn't like. Move, chick! Don't you dare kick that. She just kicked the mother. She just kicked the ball away from me.
She probably didn't
Jackass.
do it on purpose.
Jackass. I remember one time the zapper wasn't like it wasn't zapping the birds properly, and I'm like, at first I was like far away from the TV, and then I was ah,
What the heck?
there's water right there. Cats don't like water.
Oh, I was like,
What are you doing? I'm gonna give me this phone. Give me this phone. Oh, you can nuzzle. Oh, that's adorable. Can somebody help me with this ball, please? Can you help me, lady? Can you kick it? Ah, you jerk. You jerk.
okay. You do realize the cats cannot talk, and you do realize this is like a real life thing. So you realize a lot of people are not gonna just go mess with a stray cat.
Let's see if she help me. They're looking at me. They're looking right at me. Ugh, never
You're
mind.
meowing.
Yeah, because I'm trying
Can't
to
you
get their
just like
attention.
run at it real quick before you get knocked out of the water or something?
Nope, because it's like right there on the edge.
Yeah, can't you like paw it?
I can paw, but I can't. See?
Wow.
I can't even paw the water. Ugh. Anyway, so the zapper wasn't working, and I got so mad. I like got right up on the TV, and I had the zapper like pointed directly on the TV screen. I was trying to zap those birds. I was cheating because it wasn't working at all.
No, but sometimes I don't know why that would happen. Like, yeah, sometimes like you be direct, you know you had a direct shot. It's like nope. It was like you had to be at a perfect like,
Hey,
distance.
she kicked it. Nice.
I always missed this. I was looking away, and that's when they get it out.
Thank you, lady. Now I gotta not get it back in there. But yeah, I was so mad about that day because that zapper was not working at all, and I think that was like toward the end of its life cycle because I had been using it so much, and it just stopped being accurate. And I was trying to be like in the movies. I would hold it up to my face and use the sight and everything. It was hit or miss.
I don't remember there being a fight on it, but yeah.
There was, but not like not like a scope, but like an actual like sight or whatever that you can look down. I think when they brought back, when they brought out the Labo, the cardboard stuff, I think that they had like a cardboard zapper. I think there was a game
I think they did,
that came
but I
before.
I wasn't messing with the Labo.
We're going for achievement. We're going for an achievement here. Let's go.
Oh, you think it'll work if it's not a can and it's actually a ball this time? We'll see.
It's a purple ball and the same purple as this whatchamacallit.
We'll see. Oh, you're having issues.
The swiping isn't quite the easiest thing in the world to do in this game. Oh, I think I can aim it. Oh, I can aim my swipe. Nice. Oh, go.
Oh, you're not a soccer player. Well, I'll be like, man, you better get good.
Damn it. All right, what's your next worst one?
My next worst one is probably that bootleg ass third party Switch controller that you had got me. With all due respect.
You're perfectly fine, because I got one myself. I think I got which one did I get you? The Mario one or?
Yeah, the Mario one, or it might have been Bowser, but it was Mario. It was it was a Mario Brothers one.
I'm a terrible
But
cat.
that thing was terrible. Well, I mean, this is kind of what cats actually do. You don't see them doing accurate stuff. But yeah, so that controller, it was like the D-pad was. I mean, we had got it because we didn't like how the Switch Joy-Con was, but
Yep.
like their D-pad, it didn't even work half the time. It was so weird.
Yeah, I think I got the Legend of Zelda one. Get in there. Get just hey back of the net.
How lucky are you?
It was 2 out of 4 too, so that means there's more. I don't remember doing it the first time. That must have been an accident somewhere. Yes, and then on top of that, the worst thing about that controller was there was no rumble, and
No rumble, no wireless. It was just
yep,
there.
yep, because that's the first two things I tried to do. I tried to unplug it to use it, didn't work, and then I remember playing Smash and there was no rumble, and I was pissed about that.
And to go along with that, there was also that Joy-Con that didn't even actually go onto the Switch. You could not use it in handheld mode.
Mm-hmm.
It was so bootleg. I was like, man. And yet they called it like it was first. It was licensed by Nintendo, but it was obviously not actually Nintendo. Like I don't like how Nintendo does that. It's like they have that third party stuff that they let them be first party, but it be shit party.
If it up there it goes. If it fits, it sits. I think Kim loved that rule, right?
Hmm. Oh yeah. I
It,
didn't. Oh yeah. Close the box so easily.
see, there you go. Aw.
Okay, Snake.
That'd be cool if that was the achievement. All right, so there's some kind of jar somewhere I gotta knock over. Sit there with these jars.
I'm just letting you be inside this damn fruit stand or whatever this is.
Yeah,
Or
I forgot where it's supposed to take place. My next one is one of my absolute favorite ones. Probably my favorite one out of all of them is the Donkey Konga controller, the actual like bongo drums that you got to play
uh,
for the GameCube. Man, I remember getting that because there was at the time, the internet wasn't really a thing. Well, I
hell
did.
no, GameCube it was.
Well, okay. I'm gonna rephrase. I didn't have the internet at the time, so it wasn't a thing
Oh,
for me. Ooh, there goes the crawl space. Um, so I didn't see any gameplay of this game. I didn't know what to expect, and I was so curious about the Conga element. Like I trusted the game makers to do something good with it. Jump fool.
I gotcha.
And basically, you hit the bongos left and right to control them. You hit them both at the same time to jump, and then birds need to stop trying to poop on me. And then you hit the side of the bongos to make Donkey Kong clap. And that's
You need to
that.
start trying to catch the birds.
What'd you say?
I said you need to start trying to catch the birds then.
I will eventually. Hey, got a hat. And that was the whole the whole gameplay. And they just did such a great job incorporating these stages. Oh, how do I put it on? Oh, that's adorable. That's adorable. That's too cute. But yeah, the stages where you climbed, of course, the Donkey Kong game, so you get to run around, and it was just a platformer that you control with these congas, and they just did such a fantastic job with it, man. It was so much fun. Back in the day when I first started editing videos, I joined this Nintendo group on Yahoo chat rooms.
Yeah.
It was called Black Nintendo Productions, BNP. And this guy, like the guy who ran it, I told him I like editing and whatnot. So he basically commissioned me to create like an opening video for the chat room. And I made it, and it had Donkey Kong on there, Metroid, um, the Legend of Zelda game for the GameCube,
That would be Twilight Princess.
Twilight Princess. Yes.
Or Skyward Sword because they were both on the GameCube.
Hey, I got some bread. Nice. I got free bread. I'm going back to get that bird.
Wait,
Nice.
why did you the bread?
Cause I tripped. This lady tripped over me, and she dropped a sandwich out of her pocket.
That's not free. That's called you murked her. Talk about free bread. I think like
I
you
didn't
gave it
trip
to
her.
me or
I
something.
did not trip her on purpose. I was getting nuzzles in from this other chick, and then she tripped over me. It wasn't my fault. She was on her phone, but she was freaking.
I gotta say, these people are like blinder than me, man. I'm not gonna be running into these animals and stuff like that.
Ugh, it's blocked. Damn it. I will not be dropping this bread. So yeah, I mean, Donkey Kong was just fantastic, man. It was. I would say Donkey Kong looked better in that game than he ever has in any other game, because it wasn't that like far, like third person kind of view. You know what I mean? In most Donkey Kong games, it was close up, and he was like big and bulky, and you can actually see the fur on his body, because the actual stages were like really short, but they were tailor made for this conga thing. All right, I'm gonna drop this bread right here. I'm gonna hide over here.
You better not screw up. You better not mess up.
Up,
You only
I
have to
see,
get
I
one
see the
shot at
shadow.
this.
There he goes. There he goes. He's eating it. He's eating it. Okay,
Get him! Get him!
I
Come
got a
on!
snake. I got a
You
snake.
gotta get away! He's
I
gonna
got
eat
this.
it!
Stop it.
Hurry up! There's two of
I
them!
got. Oh, here we go. Pounce.
Three of them!
What
Get
the?
him!
Damn it. I pushed the B button. It said pounce.
I feel like that glitched or something like that because they were gone. You better make sure they don't get that bread. In the back. Come on. Get him. Get him. Come on.
And go. Hey, here we
Oh
go.
wow, slow
Slow
motion.
motion. Slow
Wow,
motion.
wow, this thing
Get
is
him, get him,
gone.
get him. Bong.
You missed.
Ah. I think I have
You
to.
could have missed that slow motion.
I think I have to push the button again. I think this is why it goes to slow motion. This game is
You're
awesome.
lucky these birds are stupid.
This game is awesome. Go, go, go.
You're lucky these birds are stupid.
Okay, I think I got to push the button at the last second because I saw it pop up before the prompt.
Do it, do it, do it.
Got him.
Da, 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 da. Yeah, what did you do with that bird? Did you eat it? Tell me what you did with that bird.
Nope, I just caught it, and I think I have to go back to this other cat and tell
Wow,
them.
so you basically got this cat lunch.
There he goes. It's up here. This bad boy is chilling. Let's see. I did it.
Is this the cat mafia?
I think there's like several like big wig cats around town. I gotta do stuff for them to kind of prove myself.
Wow.
The next bad one for me, the freaking Tony Hawk skateboard controller. Good lord.
What was that like?
I love Tony Hawk games. I love them since the PlayStation back in the day, and I love the skate games. The skate games were fantastic because they actually had you like use the right left control sticks to actually like do tricks. Like the left was your left foot, the right was your right foot, so you can actually do legitimate tricks with those controllers. But when they actually brought out the freaking Tony Hawk controller, which was basically a skateboard with no wheels.
Oh, that sounds horrible.
It was horrible. It didn't work. I think I just got a new move. Oh, snap. Hold down X. I can stretch. I'm holding it down. Oh, I gotta wait till you finish this. Let's see.
How did that cat teach you how to stretch?
Oh, that is adorable. You get emotes. Oh, that's so cute. Let's see what's this one. That's awesome. I will be having a real cat soon in this house, so I'm excited about that. But anyway, Tony Hawk controller was just terrible. Like if you weren't like a legit skater and you couldn't do tricks, it just didn't work. I mean, it didn't work aside from that anyway, because a lot of people that got it didn't know what the hell they were doing. So it was just a terrible, terrible idea. Brought on by Tony Hawk himself.
Mm-hmm.
Let's sell people an actual skateboard without wheels.
They just wanted that money.
I think there was a demo at a GameStop somewhere, and I got to try it then. It was huge. It was cumbersome. And
I was gonna say, none of that sounds like there's something that you want to have in your freaking living room or bedroom, especially in the PlayStation 1 era. You get all those cords and stuff, anyways.
and the combo, the actual game and controller combo was like $120.
Ugh.
And at that point in time, I definitely didn't have that money because I was trading in games to get games. So I definitely didn't have the money at that time. But even if I did now, I still wouldn't get it.
Yeah, I was never too big into Tony Hawk games, but now still doesn't sound interesting at all. No, I couldn't do that.
Tony Hawk is much older, and he's talking about bringing out another Tony Hawk game now. So we'll see what that turns out to be. Because I mean, it's just one of those things that was made for that generation. You know what I mean? Just leave it alone. Like when they remastered it, the remaster was fantastic because they brought it into the new generation, which was great. Upgraded graphics and everything. It was gorgeous. It was still fun to play. It was gorgeous. And but that's as far as that. They should have definitely left it there. Because that was a huge nostalgia play, and that was just it. But the next game, whatever they bring out, I got a feeling it's not going to be any good anyway.
Tony Hawk 10 is back.
I just saw exclamation mark. What the hell is this? Is this a raccoon? The hell?
I don't think you should mess with that thing. That thing is big. It's like a wolf. No, it's not a wolf. It's a raccoon. It's a tanuki. It's a tanuki.
It might be a tanuki, to be honest. Everything okay in there? Let me try one more thing. I think this is you, Jones, if you were an animal. Just
Why would I be stuck in a bag? I wasn't actually reading what he's saying.
because you would see something shiny and you would try to get it and get stuck.
Mm.
He's like, I don't know about that. Let me pull this thing out to see what this thing is. Oh, that was quick. What is it? Oh, it's a raccoon. Okay.
Raccoon. Big ass raccoon.
Big ass raccoon. All right, what's next on your list?
The next good, and I can say it for a couple of different systems, but the multi-tap adapter. God, I love that thing, especially for Super Nintendo. Like
Okay. Yep, I
it was a
got you.
third
I
party one,
forgot
but
all about that damn thing. Nice call.
yeah, like you had it for like games like NBA Jam. Oh, that was some fun playing four-player multiplayer
Mm-hmm.
and Raw's War. Oh yeah, that's why I got it for Raw. WWE Raw or WWF Raw. That was so fun because back then we didn't have four players. Like PlayStation, I mean, Nintendo was the first one that really did it, but that was until the N64. Like, we didn't have four ports, but like they were making games that had multiplayer, and they actually
Mm-hmm.
had the multi-tap
Oh
adapter.
yeah.
It was just great. I love that. Every game that they had it, I was like, yes, because it just felt so cool playing with multiple people on the Super Nintendo.
And then, of course, with the 64, they just had all four ports there, man. And I still have amazing memories of us sitting around and each picking our favorite color controller and just playing together, four-player split screen or playing, NBA Jam. And, ah, this is good stuff. Good times.
Yes, yes, I love the multiplayer. So like them doing that was just great. And I had so many. I don't know how I had so many Super Nintendo controllers, but I ain't gonna lie, some of them were kind of better for wear. Like one was missing the select button, one was missing the start button. The other one, like the L and R, was all jacked up. One had like the cord was all out, but it worked.
Yeah, man. We all definitely all had those. That's for
Mhm.
sure.
And
Okay.
that one third party controller that I swear to you, I loved it. It actually worked better than the regular one. I don't know how that happened because I normally don't like third party controllers. My sister bought me it for like my birthday when I got Raw's War. And it's like it had like the four, you know how the regular Super Nintendo controllers had like the purple and the like darker blue or whatever color. This color had like a yellow, green, red, and blue color button. And it was third party, but it felt so good.
Okay, real quick, you were actually right. This is a Tanuki because it doesn't have the stripes of a raccoon. So it is a Tanuki.
Aha. Nice.
That's funny. Little bear fox thing. That's awesome. Yeah, for sure. I remember the one. This is on my list, but the one controller, the one Sega controller that had the actual turbo switch on it, where you can where you can make it go really fast.
Oh
You remember
yeah, I
those?
had that. Yeah, I had one of those. I think everybody had one of those. Everybody
Yeah,
had at least one turbo controller.
yeah, we did. But do you remember? You tried to cheat me because we used to have little competitions about who could see who can go the fastest, and you tried to turn that damn thing on to try to beat me, and I still beat you with my turbo fingers.
You know about my Super Nintendo one? Yeah, I had that one like Super Pro controller for Super Nintendo. I might actually add that on my list too. But like, yeah, I remember we were playing Mega Man X2 or something like that. Like Bubble Crab. It was like
Hmm.
the way you could super easily beat him by like just spamming the shots. And I turned the turbo on. You still outdid me with a freaking damn turbo finger face.
The trick was if you go to the edge of the screen, and then you start shooting that way, the bullets don't have to like regenerate as they don't regenerate as slow. So they definitely go
Yeah,
faster that way. That was always my trick. I mean, I still have fast fingers, but that was my trick.
yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense.
Next best on my list, and then we're kind of all over the place with this episode, but that's the fun of doing it. Next best on my list, and actually my favorite out of all of them, is the Guitar Hero guitar. Um,
I always thought those were cool. Never played Guitar Hero, but it always sounded like a cool thing to have.
hey, Guitar Hero is fantastic. That was my obsession for the longest time. Like I still think about that game, and I still want to play it. And I actually went back recently, and there's a game that came out for PS4 called Rocksmith, and it's supposed to teach you how to play like a real guitar using a real guitar. It just didn't work. And then there was another one. I think it wasn't. I think it might have been Rock Band. Um, but they changed the freaking guitar controller to have actual like frets on it, so it was pretty much the same. It's supposed to be like the same as a real guitar, but instead of having
Mhm.
strings, it just had like several buttons up and down the controller instead of having the 4 or 5 just different varied colors buttons
Mhm.
that you have in the original. And the one I did it the best was Guitar Hero 3. That had the best controller because it still had a cord that went to the system. Um, and the ones that are wireless, they just disconnected half the time, and they just didn't work, and it was such a pain because it interrupted the flow, And that's another thing that I still don't like to this day. With certain games, it's better to have wired controllers.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Oh, what the hell is this? What is in here? Oh, it's a flower pot. There's probably something under it. Move it out the way. Move it out the way. Move it out the way. Go, go, go. Ah! Oh, shit. I just broke something. I better get out of here. I saw some question marks.
Probably a good idea.
You got any more?
Well, I know I've been talking about Mad Catz, but Mad Catz did have a banger when it came with the arcade fight stick.
I can't stand arcade controls.
Okay, so look,
I don't
look.
feel like I'm in control.
I get what you're saying because you have to be really talented to use it, and I'm not gonna lie, I spent a couple $100 to get mine, and I love it, but I never mastered it. But I can tell because look, when I play Street
Wait,
Fighter,
wait, wait,
I
wait, wait, wait. Didn't you get one for Street Fighter 5?
yeah, but it
Okay.
also works for PlayStation 5. I mean, I bought it for PlayStation 4, but it works for PlayStation 5 as well. But yes, I did get one for Street Fighter 5, and I love that thing. But it's like because look, the only reason I got it is because I love controller. I do love controller, but I've learned that like as I've gotten better at playing fighting games, like the controller can't keep up with my movements. Like I actually
Mm.
outplay the controller, and so like I can't get the timings down on stuff because I'm doing it too good. Like the controller can't keep up. I don't know how to explain it. You actually have a if you can master an arcade fight stick, that is truly the pinnacle because you can do more with the arcade fight stick, but at the same time, it's a lot harder to use.
Now, you heard it here
I don't know
first,
how to.
Jones.
You
Eric
have to be
is
really
way better
good at
than the fight stick controller.
what.
I said you heard it here, folks. Eric Jones is way better than the fight stick controller.
I didn't quite say that. I'm just saying I have evolved past like regular like I don't know. It's a very talent. You have to be very talented, but that now I understand why those freaking arcade players be doing all those crazy ass things like EVO moment number 26, where Ken was literally parrying every one of Chun Li's super move, and that counted it like that was like just that
Mm-hmm.
amazing breakout moment that you always hear about.
Yeah, that was definitely crazy. He still play that to this day.
Yep.
Let's see. My next worst, and these are the last two I have. My next worst is the Ring Fit, Ring Con, and Leg Strap controllers. So the Ring Fit Adventure, I was so hyped about because it was, one of those, once in a generation like fit games that they bring out, and it was fairly simple. Hey, kitty, you want to take a picture? You want to take a picture? What's going on? You want to pet me? Come on, go ahead, go ahead. Oh, you're just gonna walk by me? Whatever. It was very simple. You slide in the Joy-Con on this thing, and then you put the other Joy-Con in the strap, and then you strap it to your leg. But the thing is, when you strapped it to your leg, it just it kept falling down. It never stayed in place. And then the Joy-Con itself, pouncing. Ah, damn it! Oh, you pooped on the bread, you nasty bird. You
Are you
nasty.
sure? Are
Uh,
you sure he did?
yeah, I'm positive. I'm not picking that bread up again. Nasty. The ring itself, like it was, I'm either really weak, or this thing was really hard to do because I actually injured myself. And people could laugh all they want. I actually injured myself twice. I might have been going too ham on this thing because I
You
remember,
could say you were going too hard,
yes,
too
because
hard in the paint.
stupid. Eric has to say hard in the paint every episode.
Not every episode. I don't think I said it every week.
But yeah, I hurt my shoulders. doing that thing because at the end of each stage that you do, and each stage is long as hell, and you got to do squats and you got to squeeze this thing, and there's certain movements you got to do where you got to just like squeeze it like all the way in and hold it. And this thing has like a good 10, 15 pounds of resistance attached to it. So it's not this little flimsy little ring that you just, it's basically a ring from Pilates. That's what it is. It's a legit strength training ring, and it can get you stronger, but you can't overdo it. You cannot overdo it because this thing is just crazy. But yeah, but I had to put that thing away. Like I spent like $70 on this whole thing together, and I played it like maybe 2 weeks straight. But then after that, I couldn't because again I got hurt, which is stupid. But I got injured.
Yeah, that can happen.
Ringfitinjury.com. Hello, old lady. Hi. Which ones you got left?
Okay, well, this is as you said, going all over the place. That bootleg ass light that you could put on your Game Boys, that thing was so terrible. Like because the original Game Boys and stuff didn't have backlighting, but you could always buy those extra peripherals. Not once have I had one of those that were really a good thing. Like, yeah, put it on the side, like it drains the battery, it has a glare, and I swear it still don't even work in the dark.
What the hell just hit me? Oh, that is funny. They just did. So there's this meme going around, or these videos going around where cats are like supposed to be scared of cucumbers. Like if you put a cucumber behind a cat, it scares them. I just walked around the corner and saw this cucumber, and this cat jumped, and I'm like, "Why the hell is he jumping?" This game is really
That's a
smart.
very odd thing, but I might have to try that out. You done nothing here, nothing. I'll feed you in the dark, so it's over. Get out of here.
She knows you're playing the cat game. Oh, did I just do a wall jump with this cat? That's funny. But yes, that I never used that light myself. I remember it being like driving home from Chicago and just having to wait for like the freaking street lights on the highway just to go by so I can see what I was playing. It took me a long time to play Tetris when I was playing that damn game.
I imagine that wouldn't really be the most efficient way to do things.
Definitely wasn't. But I mean, it was a good thing that they came every couple of seconds. So yeah. And long jump. Jordan. Got it.
Pep,
Well, my last one is the N64 Rumble Pack.
that's a good one. I enjoy. Or did you not like it? I'm wondering.
I know
Is it yay or nay?
I loved it because it was the first
Okay, just
time
making sure. Just making sure. Yay, indeed.
first time we had Rumble in games. It wasn't the Rumble of today, of course, but it was passable for what it was. If
What game were you most fond of the Rumble in?
I don't 100% remember.
I'm
I
gonna
don't.
tell you mine. Star Fox 64.
Oh yeah,
That game did the Rumble so great. I think that's the game it actually came out with.
it was. That was definitely because I don't think it worked for like Mario 64 and stuff like
No,
that,
I
right?
didn't work for older games. It actually
Just
did have
certain
a
games.
Rumble feature or something like that. I don't know if it worked for the Legend of Zelda. I feel like it did.
I was just about to say that. I think it did. I mean, it could be
Yeah,
corrected in the. Well, I was gonna say comments, but there's no comments enabled, so never mind.
but definitely Star Fox did it right. Like it
Yes.
was just so much fun. Dropping the N bomb or whatever it was called.
Did you say the
It's like
did you say
yeah.
the N bomb?
I don't remember what it was called. You know that one bomb that you got?
That's a different situation.
Yeah, maybe it was a P bomb. I don't remember. But the point is, it was a bomb, and you dropped it, and you
Yep, and you
felt
felt
that
it.
rumble like.
Yeah, you definitely felt it on there. That was good stuff. I'm gonna toss on
Yep.
this emote real quick and sit on
Couldn't
down.
go. Couldn't
Get it.
go home anywhere without the rumble
Just
pack.
gonna get a quick stretch in real fast there, man. Take a seat on this ledge right here, man. All right. Well, that was the best and worst of peripherals, and also Little Kitty in the Big City. Turned out to be a fantastically fun game. I'll definitely be playing more of this because it's just one of those games where you just walk around and explore and just see what's going on. Oh, and the bird just
It's
tried to poop on me.
raining.
Bird just tried to poop on me again. Jack.
Oh, that's what that was. I thought it was raining.
No, So
Yeah, I
bird
think
tried
it
to
might have been rain or something.
poop on me again. Little turd ball. Anyway, until next time, gamers, keep on
Leveling up.